What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Kahului Airport in Hawaii. Last time we worked on the pickup drop-off area for the tour groups that would be back here. We've got bus stops, a little bit more parking. In between the episodes, been fighting with this. Waste has not been picked up as effectively as it used to. Catering is okay. We've got food is not a big problem, but fuel is the other issue, because a lot of our fuel trucks, like this guy, is leaving the airport without dropping off any fuel. And I don't know why, other than we've got a bunch of different entry points into the airport. But even the catering vehicles coming in, as well as the waste haulers, are struggling to get here in an effective manner. So I've moved the resupply times a little bit, so hopefully that will help things. There's just also chaos in this parking area. There's a little slip road that is for employees only, because there's a gate access that I assume is probably triggered with like a key fob or some kind of RF technology. So we'll add a little slip road here, and maybe that'll clean up some of this and make things a little bit more effective. You can see I also toyed around with passenger vehicles and the like. But yeah, the path thing sometimes I just really don't understand in this game. Today, we're going to work on this corner, and we're probably going to break the airport at some point, because down over here, we've got several small stands. There's 8 of them. Then there's another building over here, which is the Commuter terminal, which I think we're going to have to do 2 separate terminals in order to keep things from getting ridiculously broken. We're going to take out this stretch because I've got a feeling we're going to need to come over a little bit. Yeah. Multi-terminal stuff is not something I play with a lot. Similarly, speed things up. Remote stand service is also not something I play with very often, so we'll see how we will see how this goes. So we're gonna start here. This road continues up a little bit. There is another security checkpoint up here, similar to this, but it's just a crossing gate. It's not. Oh, and of course it's on the other side. There's no like little building attachment, and then the fence continues over, leads you into the side of the building. Now, the building itself is basically on a 45-degree diagonal here, and the runway runs basically perpendicular to that, with the stands adjacent to the commuter terminal. So you go through some sort of security, because I don't have a good picture on if and what kind of security you deal with. I assume you have to deal with some kind of security. It's an airport, right? But then you just basically walk directly out on the tarmac to the stands, and you get on your plane and you go. And then whenever you land, you get off the plane, you walk down the there's a chain link divider, and you walk down to you go through the security exit, and you're off and running. They hand deliver your baggage on kind of a small little cart, so there's no like baggage carousels or anything. I don't know how we're handling baggage. This building might have to be bigger than I thought. Do you guys want to put in my road, please? That's the first thing I asked for. Okay. Let's figure out where things are going. So the security is going to sit to about here. Let's actually just pause since you guys took out my row or my fence line. That's perfect. So building would sit here. We need a single walkway, I guess. And then the terminal would start here. So I guess we'll do one. We'll do a taxi stand next to it. We'll do a little bit of sidewalk in here because there is a parking lot. I think that's the last parking lot we're adding in. We'll drop another taxi stand and another car stop. So basically you come in, you go around. I guess we'll go down here. And we'll go back this way and up over. But technically you traverse through the parking area. But I don't think the game's gonna really enjoy me doing that. So we'll do something like that. And then we'll do crosswalks. We'll do a crosswalk over here. Because again, this all connects like that. It comes down a little bit and it connects to this guy. And there we go. You guys are still doing that. And absolute chaos. Build my road, please. I know, this is the least ideal way of doing things. We'll see if that slip road helps at all. Okay. Yes, we'll move on to some terminal foundation? Sure. I don't know how big to make this. It's not big at all. No. Here. Let's pause. We'll start with that. And I guess we'll start up here. We'll take out 4 of the front wall. And do that a couple times. Basically, this building is open air. And these little holes here have kind of roll down shutters, like garage doors. There's a weird bench that goes that way. I don't know why. But there's a little bit of seating. And then we're going to need some small check-in desks. That's... I've done baggage with small planes before. There's no baggage drops attached to any of these. Huh. There's also, based on the Kahului map, it does show this. It also shows that there's 2 airlines running out of here. There's Makulele Airlines and the Makanakai Air. Both of those are flying out of this commuter terminal. But it's basically those 2. We'll see what the game wants to do with that. There's a little bit of a wall. I don't know what we're doing regarding baggage. If this is running a separate terminal, hold on. What do we need? Public transport, which we'll have. We've got the car stops, the taxi stops, the parking lot will tie in. Worst case scenario, we could add bus stops. We'll just grab this and attach it. What are you? Vehicle service parking? Big building here that houses all the service vehicles. Aircraft stands obviously will have check-in desks. We're putting in now staff rooms. We'll get a staff room. Baggage bay. But if we're only doing small airlines, are we going to need a baggage bay? I guess we'll find out here. Let's keep building and we'll see where things go. Okay. Well, great. Down over in this area, there are bathrooms. So we'll do this. And then there's a drinking fountain. Actually, you know what? We'll do a drink vending machine. And we'll do that. We'll do the drink vending machine. This wall can actually come. Nope, it actually goes there. Okay. Yeah. There is a seat here. There's a vending machine in the middle and a seat there. That is the extent of the waiting area. And then this wall comes down to about here and goes across and up. Just going to take it all the way there. There is a door here that takes you to the security area. I don't know how it goes, but it goes. We'll figure that out here momentarily. There is, however, a few pictures that I see right in the back here of the Makulele Airlines. And there is a trophy stand to the surf team that I assume they sponsor. I mean, I suppose maybe the pilots might surf too. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and use the little pilot guy to signify the surf team's accomplishments. And we'll quickly kind of roll through some bathrooms here. And a couple sinks. Hopefully those are facing the correct direction. Yes, okay. So that's basically it. Now, back in the secure area, I don't have any pictures of. People rarely, if only see a handful of places that people have taken pictures of security. So a lot of times it's just chance viewing of video on any kind of security. Can I put... Okay, I can zone over sidewalk. Okay. Question. I've got questions regarding security now. I don't think we're going to need the large one. It's small commuter. We will just stick with small ones. Maybe we'll do 1, 2. Can't imagine needing more than 2, right? So we'll do 1. Nope. Apparently not there. 1, 2. I guess we'll do 3 just to utilize that little bit of space. Not even going to do any kind of a queue. We'll just do that. And so I guess that will be it. So all of this can go. That's not very big. It's only, what, 7 by 9? Which is probably about right. I guess theoretically we could grab a baggage bay and put it here if we need to. I don't know. Yep. Actually, no. Leave you for a second. Because we need a security exit. Can I do that on sidewalk? I cannot. No, it needs to be placed inside. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is actually the perfect spot. Yes. Yes, it is. So you're going to go there. Fence kind of continues over, drops down, and goes across. And then the building sits kind of in this area with the service vehicles. I see a bunch of baggage trucks and the these guys. The belt loaders. There we go. I couldn't think of the word belt loader. All I kept on coming back to was treadmill runners. I don't know. Sidewalk. Sidewalk, no. That's flooring, not sidewalk. I'm struggling today. We'll do that and that. Go ahead and run things so things get built. Internally, there is similar tiles what we've got before. Kind of comes down, comes across like so. And you come to like there. That's about it. It's nothing groundbreaking. I need building here. But actually we just need the terminal foundation. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna see what the game does with this. I don't honestly know. I assume it's not going to have a hard time with it. But then you just take the sidewalk down and you can transfer to the main terminal if you need to, or... Ooh. Never mind. It's helped a little bit. We may need to do something similar down on this side just to ease the congestion a little bit. I don't suppose I could make this just for buses. Force the buses up there. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay. Now, since we're doing remote stand service, let's see if I can remember. Oh, they're here. Okay. Let's pause. So we need the buses. So we'll do 1, 2, 3? No, let's shift this over 1 square. 3 will work good. And then we can do the car stops here for the staff. We need a door. For the staff, we probably need a door up here for... people to get out. And then we can run you and over to there and there. Okay. Where do you fall? Oh, you actually still end up in a decent spot. Give me some fence. We'll come across like so. Comes up. Connects to the side of the building. Like there. And actually give me a gate. We'll do a little gate down over here. And again, it comes off of the security area, comes down and connects pretty much to there. We'll figure out the big building in a little bit. You are actually waiting to be picked up. What? Which means you have arrived at the airport, you decided, you know what, I'm coming over here. Oh, those are chairs. Okay. I was confused. I thought that was a little pathing error. Okay. We will take this guy that way. And I think we're okay. Right? Sure. Seems like it. Try to figure out what's going on there. Just absolute chaos here. I'm gonna do that. That'll hopefully fix itself soon. Yeah, you should only be cars. Don't know why you guys want to go down that way. If only I... Maybe we set this for nobody. And just force anybody parking to come in off this one. I don't know if I've had an airport with traffic this chaotic. You are struggling to get checked in, probably because somebody decided to be way over here. That's why I think having this listed as a separate terminal will be beneficial. Hopefully the sun will come up because we need to deal with this area. So the taxiway from the stands comes up at the end. And there are blue dots, like you can connect it, but I don't know why I can't connect. I can connect to the sides just fine, but... Excuse me? Wait. What? I'm so... What? How? I... What? That... If somebody could explain this to me, I would appreciate it. Wait, now I can't even put it on the side? Oh, I am so very confused. Oh, I don't understand. I don't think I've had airport CEO break me like this in a long time. Okay. That doesn't make any sense, but sure. I don't know. We have it working here. Let's go. Okay. There are... That's a medium stand. I need a small stand. Down at the end, there are... You're only 3 wide. Why are you only 3 wide? Because I don't have the space. That's why you're only 3 wide. Okay, that's right. Because I wasn't planning on the parking area to exist. We'll do 1, 2. That'll work. We'll get some taxiway foundation, and it kind of goes around, so we'll stick with 5 and 5. So we've got a bunch of space. There is kind of a gap in here. Okay. And then there is some service road that we're going to need to connect. Not there, we don't. You connect up to here, and you connect over here, and this guy connects down. Okay. You would need to connect down. Then there are another, nope, small. There we go. I'm going to connect you here that are facing this way. Basically, you taxi up, you hit the stand, and then you continue going forward and then over, but obviously we can't do that. We'll do... Oh, we can do 5 here. That's okay. So that's 5. And then we'll do another... Nope, I keep going to medium, and I don't know why. 1, 2, 3. And then get this in place. And then you come across to here and there. So this connection will go away, assuming this connection works. If it does not, then we'll go from there. But we'll go ahead and let things kind of get built. And I'm going to want to turn off these stands as soon as possible while we try and set up the rest of the remote stand service. So let's let things get built. Okay, they're building the last little bit here. Let's roll in with some service road. We'll link those guys together. We'll link these guys together. And then I guess you can come over to here and down. That'll work, I guess. There is kind of a little grass line in between this and the rest of the buildings. So we'll see how we're doing that. So you've got the security fence, you've got a big building. We'll do... This is going to be a mess. I can already feel it. I can't put these inside of a building, correct? No. Okay. I'm going to do this. This is going to be the Stranger Things that I've done, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to do a little service road here and over like this. I suppose we can actually connect it down. Sure. But this is just a big old building, so we'll do this, and we'll connect it up on... It goes all the way to the fence line. Since I can't put it inside a building, we'll put the building around it. Not a fan, but we'll we will make do. Behind, again, there's just kind of a outdoor parking. These guys. We'll do 1, 2... Actually, we could do 3. Look at that. Sits nicely. I am probably going to buy just a whole bunch of service vehicles. Just to at least get it filled in. And we'll connect you straight down. There's a little building here. This whole area is just vehicle storage, but again, this section's kind of at a diagonal, so there's considerably less space than what we are currently sitting on. But yeah, it's just a menagerie of baggage vehicles, jetways. I see a couple of I don't even... Oh, those are portions of baggage vehicles. You know, a thought just came into my head. I don't... Googled, you are not helping me here. Interesting. There's not a police substation anywhere near the airport. There's the fire station up here, but there's not a formal police substation or anything of the like. Or at least not that it's currently showing on Google, which is usually fairly good about things like that. Give me the police station, and we will put it over here. It'll make use of the space a little bit. So we'll put you there. Give me... We'll do... Yes, a few more of these. Okay. Maybe we'll spread them out a little bit more. Sure. I'm trying to avoid just a massive swath of asphalt everywhere. At least put something on there, I think. Granted, yes, I am still going to drop a whole bunch of asphalt over here. There? No. Okay. I mean, technically there's sidewalk around there, but I'm not going to stress about the sidewalk. And it connects to the backside over here. We'll at least roll through all of this with the asphalt pieces. There we go. A little bit like that. And we'll have our police station in place. On this side, it's all asphalt. Oh, I need to take out that fence before I put the asphalt down. That's right. And so we'll fill in that. Let's figure out the rest of things. You are all zoned as secure. We're gonna need boarding desks, aren't we? Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Let's pause. I can only do one boarding desk per gate. But we aren't connecting to a gate. We're connecting to the bus stop. Let's add one in, and then we will experiment with that. We've got cash. Let's close out of that. Give me transit. I don't know, 3 shuttles? 3 service cars? Actually, let's... kind of want one more shuttle bus. Okay. That's going to take a minute. We'll let them build because it's going to be a minute before they get to that, aren't they? Because, yeah, I don't have any remote stand options here. I think I need the desks to connect to these first, and then I will get the options over here. Let's let them finish this and get my boarding desk in place. Okay, so you are in place. I still need to connect you to a stand. Cannot, however, connect you to multiple stands. No. Okay. You can connect multiple desks to an individual bus stop, but it still has to go to an individual stand. So we're going to need 8 of... You know what? What if we did self-boarding dates? Maybe that's the way to go. Because we need 8 of them, and there's not a whole lot of space in this space. We do also need a staff room, so let's do a small staff room while we're waiting on you to take that out. So we can do that. We'll leave the door over here open for staff. I guess we'll do it that way. I don't know. We'll throw a door down here. There is technically a door back here. I don't think it's going to get used. But we'll throw a couple couches in here. The folks working hard. We'll throw a couple of vending machines back here for them as well. Clear everybody out. We need ramp, service, janitor. We need those guys. And I suppose a trash can would probably be in order. A couple armchairs, perhaps. Maybe a table or two here and there. Can't be a staff room without a fern. There we go. Do a little gray carpet in there. There we go. Okay. Who's doing... Oh, your employees. Okay. I was gonna freak out for a second. So if we get some self-boarding gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Where did you get that box from that you can build that so fast? Okay. So, connect to car side, connect you there. Connect to the stand. So we're gonna go 1, 2, we'll put you here. And then baggage bay is not going to be connected. Car service stop. So you need to get connected to here. And then we need the arrival airside shuttle. What if we use the bottom one for the arrival? And then they could just pull straight into one of the other two for departure. I think that'll be good. You're going to connect to that one, and you're going to connect to there. And we will see if this is going to work. And arrival. I'm just running these straight in order. I don't honestly know if these have designations as to why are the other ones still off? Is it because these are off? It might be. What did I just do? Stand, okay. I don't know if these have a specific designation number or stand number. I wonder if there's only so many connections you can connect to the bus stop. You know what? Tell you what, let's at least turn these guys on to see what kind of chaos starts to happen. Oh, actually, no. I want to do the other one. So we'll do 4 and 4. Seems reasonable. And then you guys go to top ones. And then we just need to do the other way around. Car stop and arrival. I have concerns over baggage. Oh, no. Bus stop. And car stop. There we go. I believe I purchased vehicles. Okay, that takes care of all of them. Did I actually buy vehicles? I bought a whole bunch of baggage vehicles just to kind of fill in some of the stuff. Did I buy transit vehicles? I did. I bought 3. I thought I was buying a 4th one. I was buying a 3rd bus, rather. Not 4th one. Do I have any flights scheduled? I do. Okay. One of the other things we do have the Mokulele Airlines. Oh, they are small too. Fantastic. Operates on inner island and charter flights primarily to the smaller airports. So there we go. We'll go ahead and we'll get you signed. Kind of want to get you signed as well. There we go. We'll see if the airlines still hate me after this. Should only be using this runway. The other one I've got no small aircraft. I just have chaos now with this corner happening. Oh, we need to... Hopefully the game spaces these out a little bit more in time. Okay, so you're getting fuel. You're a bus. You're showing up. You're dropping people off. We've got people getting through security. Do you have anybody on board? No. You just sitting around? Apparently. You're dropping people off. Do we not have the security staff? We don't have the security staff. Okay. But you're getting fueled. You just aren't getting the service. Now I think it's time to wreck things. What's the easiest way to do this? We're gonna grab all of you. And take it all the way to here. I don't know if the hangar's needed. But, nope. Oh, that is a lot of parking lots. I don't think I want to capture these guys. But the rest of this can get combined. You guys can all get combined. Don't think I want to drag the police station into things, but I probably should get the bus stops. We'll grab you guys for Terminal 2. Go ahead and feed you guys in as well. There's a break there I'm okay with. We'll do that so you're combined with this one. You can belong to this guy. Don't know about that. You are on this road, so we'll do that way. These bathrooms and workers probably with Terminal 1. And that should work there. Now, if we hit T, should pull up the servicing window where we can assign employees. Okay, they're being dropped off. You're on your way out. We need more service cars and more buses. I think we don't need them yet. We have a massive shortage of ramp agents. I don't understand quite how, but sure. How are we short on so many ramp agents? Did I boost this up to 8? I did. And we've only got, what, 3? Huh. Tell you what, let's subtract 2 out of all of these. But it does look like we've got ramp agents finally getting out here. Getting picked up. We've got buses dropping people off. Picking people off. Yep, that's all taken care of. Okay. So things are finally working out. Getting dropped off. You're waiting to get the rest of your people on. And people are leaving through the security outside. Okay. Things are going okay with the exception of this chaos. I don't know what to do with this right now. I guess we'll do that back. We'll see if that helps at all. I keep playing with this and all I'm doing is making it work. But we've got ourselves our second terminal. We've got our commuter planes taking off. You go away. Technically, this one needs to be here. It basically does a diagonal. So we'll do that real quick here. That's a runway. Actually, what does a diagonal look like? I think we want it there. And then we just connect. Apparently like that, then. Sure. That's just aesthetic. And then coming off the main runway, the medium one, there is a diagonal one that's pretty much in alignment there. Oh, that is disgusting looking. Let's shift that over one square. Help if I grab the correct one. Here. Wish I could connect those at a diagonal rather than straight. But we've got a whole bunch more flights coming in. It's not fully connected to other terminals. There is a pathway in between terminals. It's literally right here. But okay. Oh. No. It wants a pathway secure-wise from here over. We will see if the game continues to complain about that. But I haven't seen anybody get stuck, which is a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Things seem to be working. I'm not going to complain. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, like the video. If you want to see more and make sure you get the content, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching. And I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. As always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.